What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to flight number 2. Still in the A319. We're here in Quito. We're going back down to Guada something. I don't know. I still don't know how to say it. Guayaquil, I think it is. I think that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with. Or, I'm sorry, Guayaquil. We're here in Quito, Ecuador. We're gonna go down to Guayaquil again. Guayaquil, Ecuador. We're back in the 319 again, and I believe this is gonna be the same episode. It's a little bit later in the day. I just did that first flight and had to get off, but I believe that we're going to be doing the same. I think I'm going to try to do this whole schedule in one episode of flying. So we're here in Quito. Actually, pretty nice model on the airport. I mean, it's not bad at all. I mean, look at the mountains in the background. So that's the biggest thing that we learned about our first flight here, flying for that as well. Lovely A319, just buzzing on the startup, I guess there. Oh yeah. Okay. So that's the thing we learned is it's not like flying over, Chicago or some state in the Midwest where the airport elevation is 0. Our glide slope intercept was at 10,500 feet on our flight into here. So we need to be more careful, and we almost hit 2 mountains. And still got 100% on the score, by the way, so it's a little concerning. But we need to be a little bit more careful on these approaches and stuff like that, especially flying in and out of these not only new airports to us, but in these places with crazy terrain. So it's the evening. It's about 4 o'clock right now here in Quito. So we're probably going to get some nice sunsets. I think we're going to do a turn. I think we're going to go down to Guayaquil and then back up to Quito and then call it a night. So let's get everything started then. Without further ado, we're going to import the flight plan, and then let's try to get the jet bridge over here. It looks like that'll connect for us nicely there. Get the catering truck, baggage truck, and we'll get the required fuel on board, 10,800 pounds. We'll go real time, it's only 3 minutes, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then let's see what this real time is, 11 minutes. We'll go a little less than that. We'll go 2 minutes there on the time to fill up there. Okay, so let's also do the cockpit preparation, gear pins and covers removed, fuel quantity. We're going to be putting on 10,700 pounds, and I believe that matched in our sim brief as well, 10,800. That's pretty freaking close. Seat belts are on, ADIRs we set on nav, and baro ref. Let's take a look. We'll bring up our pilot's life interface here, and we'll get the METAR off the departure section there, 1029 on the METAR. So nice high pressure day here in Quito still. Taking a look at our flight here. I mean, same thing as we went over on the way up here. I mean, it's we're loaded in. We're in the pre-flight stage, and yeah, that's about it for us. I think on the way back we'll probably try to go to 26,000. I'm not sure what SimBrief has us at. SimBrief has us at I missed it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Am I an idiot? 240, yeah, so we'll go up to 260 then on the way back instead. So that's that. That is our baro ref is set. Before start checklist is next. So we'll go ahead and bring up some Navigraph stuff here. So we'll do from, looking at Quito here, we're just going to go off the taxi chart, pull up the 10.9. And then we got the Condor Cocha. Probably not Cocha, I couldn't imagine. Let's see, the 4 Alpha, or is it the 3? It's a Condor Cocha 3. So we're going to go ahead and pull that up, make sure that matches on our sim brief. Is that the kit 3? Is that would that be the code for that? I don't know. Yeah, kit 3. Okay. So
Boarding
it is
completed.
the Kit 3, and I'll show you how I found that out. So if you take a look at the chart, on the chart it says it's the Kit 3 right there. So that's exactly how we found that out. We're going to pay close attention to this, and we're going to do things the right way. Wind currently here is variable at 2 knots, so I think this wants us off runway probably 36. I think it was on the way in here, so
Ladies
probably
and
wants us
gentlemen,
off
from the
runway
flight
36.
deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the
Transition
ground
out
crew.
to 18,000 feet. Good.
Flight attendants will be
Just
coming
make sure
to the
that's all
cabin
set down
shortly.
here.
with
We
a
got to
very
get everything
important
loaded up
safety
in the
briefing.
box.
We do ask that you give them your
First,
full undivided attention as they review the
some
safety
intake
operations
lights
of
on
this
down
Airbus
here.
aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's
We're gonna
anything we
go
do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask.
instead.
Welcome aboard.
And we got our IRSs already aligned and everything. That's perfect. I believe we're LATAM, Ecuador, flight 1385, going back to Guayaquil there. Okay, so out of SECM, we're going to depart off runway 36 on the Kit 3. I don't know how it's going to come up in here. Kit 3. Okay, perfect. Kit 3, and then into Segu. I don't think they have... I don't know, let's see. Segu, the weather is 220 at 11, so wind's picking up a little bit, so we'll take runway 21 on the arrival, and it'll probably be the ILS Zulu approach. Let's see, Yankee. Maybe just the X-ray or even the Whiskey approach. I like Whiskey, actually. I like that a lot. ILS Whiskey. So the ILS 21 Whiskey. And then I don't believe SimBrief has us on an arrival coming into Guayaquil here, or do they? They do not. Direct POW and then direct that. Okay. So we're not going to do an arrival. We're just going to do a VIA, though. And probably POW because, yeah, if that's even an option for us here. It doesn't look like it is. So we'll just do no VIA, and we'll insert that. Now we're going to take a look at the flight plan, just make sure it makes sense at least. Straight out. Let's take a look at the departure procedure. The Kit 3 says initial climb after takeoff, continue direct to the QNV VOR. Climb on the radial 002 to cross 2 DME at or above 10,600, then a left turn intercept the radial 010 to the Kit VOR, cross the Kit VOR at or above 15.5, or proceed along their instructions. Kit 15.5, so we have that all set up and ready to rock and roll. So we'll be Kit and then probably direct to TMOX here. Hopefully that works a little bit better than that. Kit TMOX, Monvu, and then POW. And we're gonna have a. This is gonna be a funky. This is a funky looking flight, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, so 15.5 we'll probably set all the way up to 260. Like I said, that's our cruising altitude today. And we're gonna go outside and just take a quick look at the airplane. Long jet bridge here in Quito. Beautiful here on the ramp, nonetheless. Okay, let's go overhead and get the APU coming. First, let's do an APU fire test. We don't usually do one of those here, but in the nature of being at an airline, that's something that you would definitely do there. So APU fire test is all good to go, so we're going to go ahead and start. APU bleed coming on as well. Let me see, is there an ECAM memo with that? I don't know. It's not holding, so whatever. It's fine. Definitely not necessarily needed. Alright, so with all that being said, we're just monitoring the APU startup here. Alright, just about started up. That's available. We're going to go ahead and flick off the ground power, and we are going to get rid of the services. Jet bridge can go. That door is going to shut here in a minute, and then we'll just wait on everything else just to make sure we're all good to go there. Flight plan looks good. Let's actually, I'm sorry, just kidding. We're going to go RNAV Prague. going down to Segu. And then perf page, we need to go to NB and finish that off. And fuel, we have 10.8 on board. Alright, now we go to the perf page and we're going to go flap 1 toga takeoff. V1's 138, VR's 139, and 143 there. Back to the flight plan page, fuel page. Let's take a look at our fuel actually, that is a good idea. And while we do that, I think we should get the pushback guy ready here. Not using GSX because they've just been all kinds of messed up lately for whatever reason here. Yeah, we're going to have to push us all the way back to here. I'm not exactly sure where that is or what that's going to do, good or bad, but we'll see. We're looking at fuel. Okay, here we go. So our alternate's 3.6 and our fin res is 2.2. So 3.6 on the alternate and 2.2 on the final destination fuel. So it brings us to 5.8, and that is what we have down there. That's what we have down there. Extra time, we have a half hour of extra fuel for us. So, all right. With all that being said, we're pretty much ready to rock and roll here. Make sure we got bleed pressure. We do, and we'll turn engine number 1 first this time. Uh-oh, that guy's gonna die. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. The mountains look gorgeous, but they come up on you quick. So we gotta make sure we stay away from those. And we're gonna be a left turn out of here down to runway 36. When the time comes, let's bring up the taxi charts. Speaking of the devil, we're gonna full screen it here just to make sure we got everything we need there. And then that's actually go to checklist. Park and brake, takeoff speeds are set, windows closed, beacons on, and then we'll do the after start checklist here in a moment. We're gonna go back to the flight plan page, and we got the avail light. Let's go ahead and turn 2. He's done. While we're looking at it, I was gonna do it when we were done, but we're here, so let's go ahead and do it. Set. Nope. 2000 and the VORs as well, because we are using this. I guess it's the Quito VOR. I'm not sure. Nope, it's the Norte VOR, whatever that means. All right, got the avail light. Let's go ahead and go after start flow. We're gonna go reset. Arm of speed brakes, flaps 1, engine ignition norm, auto brake max, and then APU's coming off. And we're going to go ahead and test our flight controls. We did not do that the last time. It didn't take off any points for it. We're just going to go full right, full left, full up, full down, full right rudder, full left rudder. Controls are free and clear. Let's go ahead and do the after start check. Lasagna is going to be off. ECAM status is checked for right now. I mean, nothing really going on there. Ground spoilers are armed, seatbelts, no smoke, park brake. AP is available for now. It's not going to be soon. Rotor trim neutral. Taxi checklist. Flight controls are set. Flaps 1. Brake to windshield on and auto. Engine selected mode normal. And ECAM MO is takeoff no blue for the time being. And that leaves with the lineup checklist, which we will do here whenever we get on down. We're going to go ahead and release the parking brake. Flip on our taxi light and get on the roll. And like I said earlier, I believe we were going to be a left turn. Yeah, down to 36. Pull up the pilot's life chart here. Second flight. Our second flight on the network. So far, so good. Really enjoying this thing so far. I mean, like I said, man, we're doing how many turns out of Quito? Yeah, I mean, never would we even really come here other than Atlas. Atlas is the only other air company that flies here that we would actually end up flying. So super cool that we actually get to do this and we actually get to be here and flying into some new airports. I mean, look at it; it's absolutely gorgeous. So super duper cool stuff here. departure, taking runway 36 here in Quito. We go ahead and get our lights on, strobes on, wings on, takeoff lights on. Ding the cabin crew, make sure they're all ready to rock and roll back there. We'll go ahead and take off config check normal. Lineup checklist. Takeoff runway is 36, that's set. TCAS is TIRI and PAX 1 and 2 are on. And next checklist is the approach checklist. We're going to go ahead and pull up Navigraph here and bring up the Kit 3 departure. Have that at the ready for us here. Go ahead and jack them up. Mintoga SRS runway on a nav mark. That's a little far because that's the launch. The log was supposed to be 25. So, like I said, it looks like we're going to be on our own here for this one. So, we'll just be up to flight 260 for a little bit, and we'll catch you guys on the descent. Alright, so a little update. I just put Mubis in as our transition on this approach, and it did give me the top of descent, which is about 50 miles. However, it's still saying we're going to be at Mubis at flight 260, so we'll see. Let's take a step forward here and see what that's. It's just all kind of confused, I think. I don't know what all that is. Why is on top of the sand there? It should be long before that. But we should probably be getting ready because it's probably less than 100 miles away. So, weather coming into Guayaquil, sorry, 220 and 11%. We talked about earlier, 220 and 11 knots. And the transition to, well, I guess we'll do that. 220, 11. Temperature 27, 10, 10. On the altitude 10, 10, and temperature 27. Yep. Alright, so 27, and the transition altitude is 3,000. And the minimums are 300. This approach should be any problem there with that today. RNAV. ILG 10.3, G13 final approach course in 2000, and Maria is our glide support result. I'm going to pull that up here. Let's go. X that up. Let's go to 2. So we need the taxi charts 10.9. And it's 2 whiskey approach. So this is what we're just looking at here. Basically, okay, so we're pretty much ready to rock and roll here on our descent. Pretty quick planning there. Like I said, we're going to Monvu, Kiwi, and then Cockatoo. So I guess probably right around Cockatoo, so that's probably right around, it's right around 40 miles, let's say 30 miles even. Can even probably start pretty sooner than that. I'll probably vertical speed descent down to about 2,000 and go from there. So, all right, so we'll catch you here in a few miles for a top descent. Top descent here, we're going to also select optic blue. And I was going to do vertical speed, but I mean, it's coming up with VDEV, and I don't know. I've been suckered into trying to turn radar as well for our descent. I've been suckered into giving the autopilot a shot.
Total front deck, ladies and gentlemen. As we have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business we need to take care of as we prepare
We'll see what it actually
If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated.
There's just luck we monitor this pretty heavily on the descent here. It looks like 2,000 right around Ybor. I mean, it looks like it knows what it's doing, but it's not at all right in here. Yeah, I don't know. So, we'll see. But log it is right, so I don't know. We're going to find out. Hopefully the flight plan going back to Quito looks a little bit better than this. Less stress, but 10,000 feet. Let's go get the landing lights on. And seatbelt signs are already on. It's such a short flight. We just left them on, so nothing really new there. And everything seems to be going well. As long as we make this funny looking left turn here, which is exactly what we're doing. Okay, so we're see, that's where the problem is. Okay, so we're gonna get a heading. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go south. It's fine. We're gonna send another 2,000 here, 1,000 feet per minute. Probably. Let's look at 2,000 feet per minute. That 25 or 2,000. Let's go pull the speed brakes out. So we can descend a little bit. I'll get 2,500, so I'm going to go lower than that for logging. Check it. Logging is the fine. That's right. We get 2,000. That's fine. So we're going to kind of monitor this descent. I guess maybe start turning the logging. Maybe get right log over here. And we can activate that and then check out the VDEV. 4,300 feet high, which is correct. So we got all the boards out though, so if we can get down off here to I don't think our chances. Let's go. Let's push button as well. What are we gonna get here? Rain. Interesting. That's air temperature -27. On a icy thing. That's our approach. So we have vehicles that Alright, let's see what we do here. I might go. Let's go on approach as well. We'll apply the capture. This approach is going to be up to 4,000 feet. Oh, I don't think our chances here.
2,500.
We're gonna make a little. We're gonna do a little right 360. How about that? We're gonna hold 2,000. We are gonna hold 2,000. We're gonna make a right 360. hopefully we got one more.
Above. Minimum. Retard. 10, 5.
That's a pretty soft touchdown. Lost the center line there a little bit, but we'll see what the landing rate ends up being. And no. Nice to get off here. So we'll slam on the brakes. Yeah, we'll take this. Alright, pretty good landing. Like I said, all things considered, I think that went pretty well. So we're going to go turn-offs off, landing lights off, taxi light, wing light off, strobes off, and we're going to get the EP2 kicking. And we'll go ahead and do flaps up and speed brakes. I don't know if I let speed brakes on or not. I think I did. Yeah, they were up. Take a look at this flight log whenever we get down here. That'll be interesting. Look at that rain out there too. That's so cool. That's still a super cool approach too. I mean, to do that like that in the rain. We're gonna do a pretty quick turnaround here. So as long as the airplane will let me. As long as it's not, you know, going to be crying about that or anything. And the nice thing is we'll be right next to runway 221, and it'll be a quick taxi out for our departure here as well. So we're going to bank it on that, and yeah, get in and out of here pretty quickly, head back up to Quito, and call it a night here. Line to pull onto here, but we'll go ahead and make the turn, get our taxi light off, and just pretty much stop wherever we want. It's pretty much what we end up doing anyways usually, so somewhere about there looks pretty good to me. So we'll go ahead and set our parking brake. We just killed engine number 2. We'll go ahead and kill engine number 1, and once that gets below 10%, we'll go ahead and get that lovely little message there.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
And we're going to go ahead and take a look at our flight path and everything. That was a very interesting flight. Our first of 2 this evening. That'll be that, and now let's take a look at our flight data. So we'll come in here, we'll take a look at our lovely little 360 circle, if you can call it that. Yeah, so that was that, and then we're gonna look at, how do we do that again? I think we go to logbook, was it? And then, or wait, did I submit that flight yet? Oh, I don't think I did. Submit it, yes. Okay, flight's been submitted, so it should come up with something, or we'll just take a look at the logbook. Okay. Nope, just our next flight in the schedule. So we're going to be going back to Quito. Do that a couple more times, and we finally get to go somewhere new here towards the end of the schedule. And a new type as well, not a new type, I guess, but the 320 we're going to be flying in a little bit. So we'll probably hop in Phoenix and maybe even a little bit of fly-by-wire, but we'll cross that bridge whenever we come to it. Job market, any offers? No. All right. Anyways, let's take a look at the logbook and see what, see how disappointed it is in us. Okay, 98, still not bad. I can't believe we got a perfect 100 on that last one though. I can't believe we got 98 on this one. What was our? Oh my, 280 knots. That's the only thing we failed on. Holy smokes. Woof. That's something. What was our landing rate? Negative 153. That's pretty good. We'll take that. We'll take that. And that's like $15 more too, because we, like I said, we get paid $36 an hour, and it was like a half-hour flight. What was the block? Does it say? I think it does say block time. 43. So we got like 20 bucks. All right, let's take a look at the next flight, and we'll go ahead and send it to SimReef. Get rid of the last one we just did, and this is going to be back up to Quito as Latam Ecuador. I think it's LAM Ecuador 1352 is our flight number and call sign, and we'll probably go up to flight level 250 as well. All right, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and send this back over and hop into the front and re-download everything. So and I believe that makes us ready to rock and roll. AP is available, so we'll kick the GPU off. Pre-plan our pushback. We're gonna go back into the just go back in like a little bit, just a little crooked there. That's all we're gonna do. Or do request pushback. All right, beacon's on. Let's go ahead and get pushed back. Make sure our engine bleed pressures look good. They do. We'll go ahead and turn number 1. Much so. Alright, we'll get set parking brake and get rid of. Jump back inside, as we probably got a good engine number 1 start. We do. Let's go ahead and start up number 2. Alright. Sounds like a good starter number 2 to me. Just about getting there in terms of the N1 percentage. Just a little bit more. There it is. We helped it out. And a veil light. There it is. Alright, after start flow. Speed brake armed. Rudder trim reset. Flaps to the 1 position. Engine ignition to norm. Alright, after start flow. Speed brake armed. Rudder trim reset. Flaps to the 1 position. Engine ignition to norm. Auto brake max and flight control check. Full right, full left, full up, full down, full right, full left. Flight controls are checked, ready to rock and roll. Auto brake max, and we'll go ahead and get the taxi light on, APU off, seatbelt signs on, whoopsie daisy, and we're going to go ahead and release park brake and get on the roll. Alright, that taxi was actually way quicker than I remembered, so we gotta be ready to rock and roll here, so we're gonna go ahead and go turn-offs on, top row all the way on, bottom row all the way on as well here. We're gonna go ahead and name down the cap, and take off and config check is, auto brake max, thought I did that last time. Take off config is normal. Alright, 2-1 on the ground. Jack them up. Mantoga, SRS runway climb. I thought it would be, but we didn't get 100% the last one. We got a 98% on the last one. The first one we got 100%. We almost died twice. The second one, we were about 5,000 feet and doing about 290 knots on short final. Did a right 360 in an Airbus A319, and we got a 98%. So I don't know. I'm excited to see what we get less than that for. Like if we ever get like an 80% or like a 50% on something, like how bad that flight is gonna end up being. Anyway. Alright, jump back up in the flight deck, coming up on 10,000 feet here, pretty shortly. So we're gonna have some things that we gotta talk about. Let's approach. So let's start looking into that now. Not long. So we're doing the RNAV. Should I say RNAV RP 236AR? I think it might be advanced requirements. I thought it should say something. Look at that MSA, 21,000 foot MSA is crazy. RPAR Porsche. Authorization required. Okay, so that means you just have to have extra training to do this approach, which luckily our captain today does have that training and authorization required to do this approach. So. So we're heading to Oldberg today. Lane lights coming off. Lights off, and go auto, and seatbelt signs come off. We didn't even turn them off at all last time, so we're going to turn them off a little early this time. Probably pretty much above everything, so. Alright. But in terms of this approach, let's see perfectly how far do we have to the top. Got less than 100 miles anyway, so we should start talking about it. So we're going to start this approach. So first of all, just looking at it top to left to right, top to bottom. Frequencies we really need is our approach, final approach course 002, which now we're going to just plug that in. It gets 002 final approach course is 7 channel figures. 10,100 feet is our glide slope intercept, and that's going to be the final approach phase as well. And the minimum to the approach are going to be 8280. So like I said, we're kind of start from there. It's crazy high. So anyways, airport elevation 7910, and matches my elevation elevation as well. MSA is 21,000 feet, so we've got engine failure, anything like that. We're cruising around with these radios. Fly at a minimum safe altitude, MSA of 21,000 feet, so that's insane. This approach, we're going to climb up here 002, track to the Oscar 006, continue climbing RP track across Ilpex at about 13,000, climbing 16,000 or higher for these instructions. So 16,000 meters approach altitude. Authorization is required for this approach. RF is required for unqualified RNAV procedure operations above 30. So actually being above 30 low key, pretty close here. Let's see what's the temperature. It's 13 in Quito, but it's a little hotter in Guayaquil. Anyway, I don't think we're compensated anyway. So, alright, so we're gonna start this approach from Eguissu, and there's a note about Eguissu number 2, which is where that's number 1. This ridge climb grade gotta be at least 200 feet per minute. Sorry. Okay, here it is. Feeder route to Eguissu. From PAMIS flight level 190 in Eguissu. So, we're going to PAMIS about flight level 190, looks like. Well, that's the minimum. I'll let it do its thing. I'll see what it wants to do. Just stopped. Anyways, Eguissu, Quebec Mike 010. Let's just go start stepping through this here. Eguissu, Quebec Mike 010. 183 and above. Checks. Oscar Mike 012 max 230 speed restriction. That's 5,002, 15,000, 2 feet. So Quebec Mike 014. Descent 13.8. Quebec Mike 016. Descent Egovu. At let's see, it was like 11,000 feet. And then Oscar Mike 005, and that's the initial fix. And then it goes is the initial fix. And then, so this will technically start the approach right there. And then, well, I don't know, figure that out. But yes, we'll be in a go, and then Quebec Mike 005, Debet, which is then the flight zone, so approach fix. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting approach for sure, but it'll be fun. Like I said, we'll snake us through the mountains a little bit, so it'll end up being pretty cool, I think. So, alright, got about 67 miles to go to the top of the descent. I'll set that about 10,100-ish, and that'll more or less do. So, transferring about the rail off 40 remainder of the cruise. Until then, I'll see you guys at the top of the drop. Alright, so we're just about on top of the descent here. We're going to go ahead and push that button. Now this is going to be, I guess we don't need the LS push button either, but the auto brake low. And this is going to be very interesting. We'll see how she handles this approach. We're going to slap on that no seatbelt, or the seatbelt signs, because this is going to get, like I said, this could be pretty freaking interesting. So let's bring up the flight page here. Arrival 080 at 2:13 and 10:29. So we got 10, 29. Post 13 at 080 at 18,000. Set there. Alright. So far, so good. We're going to be above the keep the long page. I was going to try to have high accuracy as well. So that's good. We're so good, man. I'm cautiously optimistic about this. It's holding our restrictions very nicely. It's not descending below anything, and it's not missing anything. So far, so good. Alright, standard set local altimeter setting, which was 10 and 29. Alright, 10 to 1. So, pressure today.
2,500. So let's see, I'm curious to see if it's going to level off here, if it's going to grab vertical position as well. Go ahead and gear down. So we are visual. So that's it. 1,000.
Here we are back on the final approach for runway 21 here in Quito. Just shut my trap. Let you guys enjoy the performance.
1,000. 100 above. 400. Minimum. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5,
Beautiful flights, man. The scenery is absolutely beautiful out here too. The mountains are just absolutely insane. I mean, nothing. We have not done any type of flying like this before on the channel, and that's why, like, it's so far so good on this add-on, man. This is just so cool. Like, I love that it feels like Microsoft Flight Simulator has a purpose. It feels like, you know, again, we're making money. You know, we're doing our thing. So it feels like Microsoft Flight Simulator has a purpose to flying, and it feels like there's a reason that we're out here doing this. We're trying to make it to big boy airlines, fly big boy planes, and you know, and also it gives you an excuse to see new parts of the world. You know, we're not just going to go right to American Airlines. I'm going to try to get EasyJet, Norwegian, and British Airways, and all these other places that are out there, all these other airlines that are out there. So super cool stuff, and I'm super glad that we have this add-on, and it's a really amazing add-on in my opinion. So cannot wait to see what we get into in the future with this. Is going to turn out, so we won't blind them anymore. We already have it. Kill it, set the parking brake. 110% kill under number 1. Yeah, let's take a look at the parking brake. Not bad. Could have been a little longer again. We're going to be taking a look at this for the remainder of our time while we sit here on the ground. So the flight is completed. We're in the post-flight. Take a look at our little flew our departure leg. out. Here's the RNAV approach. Like I said, kind of snaked us through. Super cool stuff. And then let's take a look at this landing rate. We'll submit the flight first. Flight's been submitted. And then we'll go to the logbook and check out our third flight here. 99. Okay, what did we mess up? What did we miss? Oh. Landing light off before 10,000 feet? Oh, you gotta get it before 10,000? Okay. Alright, good to know. Look at that. Block time 38 minutes, negative 105 landing rate. Kind of thought it would be better than that, honestly, but got to get that down into the double digits, man. But that was pretty awesome. So that was a pretty sweet flight. In terms of everything else, the remaining parts of our schedule here, we're going back to Guayaquil, back to Quito, back to Guayaquil, and then we get to go to Santiago. So these next few legs one of these coming days. But until then, hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you so much. This was day 2, flights 2 and 3, and can't wait for tomorrow and see you and do some more flights. So thank you guys. Have a good rest of your night.